Ksoo, man, that's my brother for real, man. He been with me. He been with me every step of the way.
Yungeen, Ace, and Ksoo's relationship used to be the definition of ride-or-die brothers in the streets and brothers in heart. But right now, that bond is looking shaky. Just recently, Ksoo hopped on IG Live and called out Ace directly, accusing him of not holding him down while he's locked up. That was just the spark. The real story runs deep. In Jacksonville, loyalty isn't just something you post for likes. It's survival. For years, Ace and Ksoo moved like family. Same blocks, same bullets, same dreams. But even the strongest foundations can crack under pressure, and what once felt like unbreakable love can twist into betrayal that cuts deeper than any enemy's bullet. Their connection wasn't some fake industry handshake, it was real life, built in the trenches. But that's exactly why this fallout hits so hard.
About Ksoo, because I don't know too much about him other than the internet.
Ksoo, man, that's my brother for real, man. He been with me. He been with me every step of the way. See, he one of the ones who been with me every step of the way. He was at the demo.
When Ace spoke on Ksoo, it wasn't for clout. It was pure. Back in 2019, Ace posted, "I love Ksoo, like my mama made him. I'll die for him, I promise." That's beyond friendship. That's blood-level loyalty. And Ace put his money where his mouth was reportedly spending over $1 million on Ksoo's legal defense. That's not pocket change. That's generational wealth gone in the name of brotherhood. Ace even admitted in his 2025 track, "I'm sorry that he went broke. With a baby on the way, just trying to save Ksoo." But the twist. One of Ace's own songs, So Homicide 2018, meant to show love, got flipped by prosecutors and used as evidence against Ksoo. Suddenly, people were whispering about dry snitching, saying Ace's lyrics helped the state build their case. Imagine trying to honor your brother and ending up fueling his downfall.
You know, spoiler, both guys are found guilty. Ksoo and ATK Scotty. Obviously, the father took his plea, and there's a related case having to do with Ksoo's other brother, Abdul Jr., which is not being tried at this time. But pretty much they're going.
But the biggest betrayal didn't come from Ace. It came from blood. In court, Ksoo's own father, Abdul Robinson Sr., took the stand and testified against his son, giving the state everything it needed to put him away. That's a level of betrayal that's almost unthinkable in street life. Then came Dominique Buddha Barner, another supposed loyal soldier, flipping and detailing the entire plan from start to finish. The setup, the shots, the getaway, he painted it so vividly the jury might as well have been watching a movie.
However, you could imagine he's like, "Well, I ain't shoot nobody, man. That shot them things. I'm telling." See?
Do you know where they went?
The courtroom felt less like a trial and more like a messy family reunion where everyone was turning on each other. Ace was stuck on the sidelines, watching as the million-dollar defense team couldn't stop the inevitable. 3.5 hours after deliberations began, the jury came back with a guilty verdict. At just 25 years old, Ksoo was looking at life in prison, his future over before it ever really began.
This jury reached a verdict. Can you please hand the verdict form over to the bench?
Instead of accepting the verdict, Ksoo started pointing fingers. He posted about all-white juries and biased judges, but ignored the fact that his downfall came largely from his own circle's testimony. Rumors spread that Ksoo felt Ace didn't do enough, that paying for lawyers wasn't the same as truly fighting for him. In a cell, with your life sentence echoing in your head, $1 million can start to feel like pocket change compared to loyalty you expected to see in action.
You see that right there is like, I blew it. I blew it. I'm convicted of murder. I fucking blew it. That head shake right there is like, yo, I don't know how old he's. I think he might be like 25. My life is done.
The streets were watching. Social media was lit up. People debated if Ace was as loyal as he claimed. Those quiet whispers turned into heated debates, and the tension was building toward a public blow-up. In Jacksonville, respect isn't about streams or followers. It's about how you move when shots are fired and whether you stand next to your people when the heat is on. Ksoo earned his name through ruthless moves, turning street vengeance into a deadly routine. His path from neighborhood kid to feared shooter was fueled by loss, revenge, and a cold willingness to pull the trigger without hesitation.
I feel when Ksoo got charged for the murder of it.
That's the
Free,
streets.
free, bro. The one with jail on nobody.
Jail on nobody.
Shit, so, cause we know how the Jacksonville system lives, bro. Like they'll f you over, like you over. Ksoo to caught 12 years for a gun.
It all started with blood. On January 16th, 2019, Ksoo's stepbrother Willie Boscoon Addison was gunned down outside a nightclub, multiple shots to the back and torso. In street code, that demanded payback. A month later, February 23, 2019. 16-year-old Adrian Bibby Gaynor Jr. was hunted down at Hilltop Village Apartments. Prosecutors say Ksoo chased him through the complex, hitting him in the back and legs, before finishing him off point blank near a stairwell. 45 shell casings littered the ground. Overkill wasn't sloppy, it was the message.
All have to wait a long time for Charles McCormick to come out of his apartment that morning.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember about how long
they
were
waited?
waiting? Was it hours?
It was ours.
Damn, they wanted that dead that bad?
But the murder that would seal Ksoo's fate came on January 15, 2020. Charles Lil Buck McCormack Jr. was tracked from his apartment to a temp agency and then to Dames Point Plaza. According to testimony from driver Dominique Barner, Ksoo, ATK Scotty, and the crew waited for hours before making their move. When they finally struck, it was broad daylight, a predator's patience meeting a hunter's precision.
What happened after Hakeem jumped out of the Nissan?
Shot at him.
Shot at who?
McCormick.
Did McCormick stay there?
No.
What'd he do?
He ran.
What did Hakeem Robinson do?
Chased him.
And then did what?
The chase across the parking lot was caught on camera. Lil Buck dropped his shopping bags and ran, but the AR-style rifles and semi-automatics behind him didn't stop firing. He collapsed face first on the asphalt as civilians ducked for cover. Ksoo's fingerprints were later found on the weapon. Add to that the dashcam footage and his own incriminating social media posts, like mocking Bibby's death online, and the prosecutors had more than enough to bury him legally.
Yeah, Bibby! That's what Bibby did!
The pattern was undeniable. Just weeks after his stepbrother's death, Ksoo was tied to another killing, Damon Rothermell's in January 2019. Each hit was connected, part of an ongoing cycle of retaliation in Jacksonville's bloody vs. KTA gang war. By September 2020, the body count linked to him was staggering, and the feds were confident enough to pursue first-degree murder charges, life without parole on the table.
You know what that is?
No, sir.
You don't know what that is? Bibby, ring a bell to you?
Yeah, I want to speak with my lawyer.
Want to speak with your lawyer?
Yes.
Okay.
When arrested, Ksoo stayed silent, asking for a lawyer. But it was too late. His history, his music, and his online presence had already built a damning trail. In Jacksonville, every lyric and every post was evidence waiting to be used. What made him feared in the streets became exactly what destroyed him in court.
Car, that's for like, probably like 25 seconds, 30 seconds. Pull up to a light. I'm finna call my girlfriend because we arguing about the car because when my big brother car.
Why y'all arguing about the car?
Because they want to go see some girls. But I'm calling my girlfriend because like, I'm finna get to call my girlfriend. Feel me? Because my girlfriend was eating right across the street from me. Feel me? So I'm about to call her. Soon as I pull my phone out, I get shot in my hand. See my whole hand. See, all this is off, but it grew back. You know what I'm saying? See my whole hand. So when they start shooting, I seen it. But like, they just got the balloon.
This war wasn't a rap beef. It was a years-long killing spree disguised as music rivalry. The ATK versus KTA conflict claimed over 20 lives since 2017, turning neighborhoods into war zones. It started with a violation in May 2017, when DeAndre Trey Shorty Thomas stormed into a rival's family home and opened fire, hitting not just the target but a 16-year-old girl and a 9-year-old child. The rules of engagement were gone, and from there, nothing was off.
I got shot 8 times and I'm still here, and he got shot 5 times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, and it's just like, why is this happening? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it hit me every day. I ain't gonna lie, even the day I don't think about it. I thought about it this morning before I even came.
Things got personal for Ace on June 5, 2018, his brother's birthday. Ace was celebrating with family when gunmen opened fire. His brother Trayvon, 23, bullied, and 2 friends were killed, and Ace himself took 8 bullets. That night left him with PTSD and a deep thirst for revenge. The killings that followed, including Bibby's death in 2019, kept the cycle spinning.
Hey, look, bro, it's hot outside, like the police. You know, I ain't even thinking about no, like I ain't even talking, like, bro, the police out there, bro. Like, don't walk nowhere, bro. Sit here with me until it's time for you to go wherever you need to go, you know what I'm saying? Wait till the sun go down.
The war blurred the line between art and murder. In 2021, Ace dropped Who I Smoke, sampling 1,000 miles while openly taunting murdered rivals. The video, with ATK members dancing in cemeteries, went viral and gold even as it sparked outrage. Julio Fulio clapped back with When I See You, shot in a graveyard while standing on his enemies' graves. Both tracks were psychological warfare as much as music, twisting grief into entertainment.
Some people feel like you were behind that.
I'm sure, but people feel like I'm behind a lot, but I'm not. I'm not behind. I'm working. I'm grinding every day. I'm grinding. I got a family. I'm working. I'm grinding. I'm trying to be big. I'm trying to be big.
By 2019, the violence had spread beyond Jacksonville. Ace was shot again in Waycross, Georgia, in an ambush that killed his friend Jeremy Robrukins. Law enforcement connected over 50 murders to the feud. On June 23, 2024, Julio was killed in Tampa, more than 30 bullets on his birthday, echoing the way Ace's brother died years earlier. Several ATK affiliates were arrested, and while Ace avoided charges, the sheriff made it clear, "We're watching him, and this world fame doesn't save you, it just puts a bigger spotlight on the danger."